Gadiva, then an unannounced visit by Blinken. Do we know anything about the agenda? Obviously, we've been talking about the aid that he's likely to announce. What will Blinken be getting up to today?
Well, he'll be meeting with the Ukrainian leadership and also apparently members of civil society. For the first time, he's going to be staying the night. This is a two-day visit. I'm not sure anybody as high-ranking as Antony Blinken among Ukraine's foreign allies has yet made a two-day visit to the Ukrainian capital since the full-scale Russian invasion began. Clearly, that's intended to be a sign of confidence in the security situation here in Kyiv. It's certainly happening at a time when not only in the West, in the United States, there are signs of a certain reduction in the level of public support for continuing to provide financial and military assistance to Ukraine. It's also happening at a time when some people in Ukraine are seeking to blame the United States and other Western allies of Ukraine for not providing enough weaponry quickly enough to make a success of the counteroffensive, which is still grinding on in the south, perhaps showing some signs of picking up momentum in recent days, but certainly a disappointment to most people in Ukraine in terms of what people were hoping for back in late May, early June, when the Ukrainian army began trying to take back that territory in Zaporizhia and Donetsk regions in the south of the country, and Kherson region as well, of course.
Let's talk a little bit about the timing, which may be purely coincidental. Overnight, Russia fired cruise missiles at Kyiv. That's the first aerial attack, you might say, since August the 30th. Antony Blinken then arriving on the back of that attack. Again, another, targeting, I should say, of the Ukrainian capital.
Well, yes, I mean, I'm sure the Russians knew that Antony Blinken was on his way. It was reported in Ukrainian media yesterday afternoon that this visit would be happening, even though it wasn't officially confirmed by the US or Ukrainian government. The Ukrainian Air Force says it shot down all of the cruise missiles that were ultimately aimed at Kyiv. For the first time, I think, they maneuvered really a lot during the night, apparently trying to pull the wool over the eyes of observers and perhaps the air defense systems by looking as though they were headed in a different direction. There were reports that they were targeting the southwestern region of Khmelnytsky, for example, before turning around and heading to the Ukrainian capital. And that meant that the air alert was on for really quite a long time during the night. I myself heard the explosions of the air defences working some distance from where I am, close to the city centre of Kyiv, but certainly they were audible. Apparently at 100% success rate for the air defences of Kyiv, which is often the case. Unfortunately, in the southwest of the country, the district of Izmail, this very, very important port on the Danube River, right by the border with Romania, there were drone attacks, and one employee of an agricultural enterprise is reported to have been killed. And then just now, late morning today here in Ukraine, there are reports of another attack on the city of Zaporizhia, a rocket attack, this time with 2 people reported wounded there. That's Zaporizhia in the southeast of Ukraine, quite close to the front lines.
All right, Gadiva, keeping us up to date from the Ukrainian capital. Thank you.